How do we wake up those individuals that aren't awake within OnPassive? They're in OnPassive, they're affiliates of OnPassive, but they haven't bought OConnect. I think that's happening right now because of what Ash did, but I also believe as we progress in the next couple of weeks, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and all of a sudden things really start to flow. It's amazing how powerful a testimonial is. So you might have Joe down the street who's been in OnPassive for, I don't know, maybe 3 years and just kind of disengaged. And you've got Susie who's been on OnPassive for maybe 6 months. And all of a sudden, Susie comes in and goes, it's just amazing. I no longer have a car payment because of OnPassive, i.e. she paid off her car. Well, the guy down the street is going to hear that and go, what do you mean you paid off your car? Testimonials. And those are going to be coming out big time pretty soon, big time very, very quickly. As Mr. Mufara does the traffic allocation, as he starts to distribute the corporate volume to those individuals within OnPassive that have bought OConnect, those testimonials are going to be coming rapid fire. And it's really, really interesting. You're going to have someone that has stayed engaged, been in for 4 or 5 years, and he or she is going to wake up and they're going to have $20,000 in their wallet. That is going to happen, guys. That's absolutely going to happen. And when that happens, you've got the guy over here, and maybe he or she is the most talented person in the world, is very articulate, can come on and do a podcast, or can come on and talk for hours, but just for some reason didn't buy OConnect. And they're going to see this gal over here that didn't do anything, doesn't have any talent, and wakes up with 20 grand in her wallet. He's going to be in a heartbeat, and he's going to pay the $93 for OConnect or whatever it cost at that time. And when that happens, within 30, 60, 90 days, he's going to have a testimonial. Now, when I start to talk about money, I want everybody to understand that OnPassive, I don't want to explain it as a cash cow. It is your business, and over time, your business will provide for you, and you will get to that place where you don't worry about finances. Everybody in OnPassive that engages and participates will get there. Again, that's another thing. When people hear that and they see it, they're going to be in, Andy. They're just going to be in. There's not much we can do for those individuals because they're hard-headed. I mean, you hit them over here with a sledgehammer, they're not coming in until they're ready. And when they're ready, they're going to jump in. They really are. But yeah, when you think about OnPassive, think about time, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, which really in the life of a business is absolutely nothing. Usually in that three-year period, most businesses fail. They just go out of business. OnPassive is going to make you successful in your business because of what Andy just talked about, what OnPassive is going to be doing for you, and then what Collins talked about. What Collins talked about, if you understand what he's saying, should just blow the lid off, literally blow the lid off. He's a technician. He knows what's going on with OnPassive. He knows the products of OnPassive. He knows how powerful they are. He knows how they're going to work. I, on the other hand, I'm a marketer. I look at the market. Okay, what are these products going to do? What kind of market do we have, and what kind of revenue are they going to bring into OnPassive? And if you think about the market that Collins just talked about, one of them is the cloud server, and the amount of individuals that are. I'm not sure when OnPassive is going to offer their cloud server to the world, but today, when you think about the cloud servers, the market out there is about $500 billion. Okay, how much of that market is OnPassive going to take? OnPassive is going to be better than anything out there. It's going to be less expensive. It's going to be seamless. It's going to be hooked up to AI. How much of that market do you think we'll take? 40, 50, 60, 70%? Yeah, I think we could. Remember, everything and this should just blow your mind. Whatever comes into OnPassive goes through those affiliates that are in OnPassive. Everything. Every customer goes through the affiliates. And when you start talking about a market that's $500 billion, that's one market, by the way. We have markets that we're in that are bigger than that. Really? Bigger than $500 billion? Yeah, yeah. Again, everything goes through us. So when you start to think about the technology of OnPassive, Collins he's the best at it. You're going to understand what it's going to do. Marketing, all you have to do is look at the numbers, how good the products are, and that OnPassive is going to come in with a superior product above market value at a lower price point. It's a done deal. And then everything goes through you. All of this ties in, Andy, to those individuals catching the vision and coming in, paying for OConnect. I don't know how many businesses you can come into, pay $93, and the first sale is 100%. It's free and clear, and then anything after that you make a commission on. People are getting it. They're getting it every single day. I see that in my back office. People coming in and buying OConnect. This thing, it's really, really cool to think about where we are. Yeah, we're in a great place. We really are. And then you start to think about, where are we going to be in 6 months? Has OnPassive gone viral? Just a little bit, just tiny. Wait until everything is smoothed out. Everything's just working like a clock. Wait until that happens, and then you're going to see what viral is. And that's why when I talk about the cloud server, when I talk about 60, 70, 80%, I think we're going to take that business. We're going to shock the world. We're going to shock these individuals that have cloud servers. They're going to, what do we do and how do we compete? And they're going to, we can't. And now you get to see what's going to happen to your business, your bottom line, and how it's going to change your life. Really, really fun stuff right now, guys. Go.